Hello, I'm Christopher Foss with Intertech Sustainability Solutions, and I'm at the Ethical Sourcing Forum. I've got here with me Craig Moss, who's Program Manager of Social Accountability International. Craig, could you just perhaps first just give me an idea of Social Accountability International, what it's all about?
Social Accountability International is a not-for-profit organization, and we focus on labor standards in the global supply chain. We're best known for creating SAI 8000, which is a voluntary labor standard. We've been doing that for about 12 or 14 years now.
You mentioned in your mini-lab that you gave at the Ethical Sourcing Forum the Social Fingerprint Program. Could you give us some idea, a little bit further thoughts on what that program is about and how it works?
If you see this is the social fingerprint. We believe that every company leaves a unique mark on the world, and that's their social fingerprint. What the program is about is it's a new way to measure supplier performance and then help them improve. So it's a series of ratings, trainings, and tools all tied together in an online environment that helps suppliers do that. And then we also have a brand level supply chain management social fingerprint.
As you know, our forum theme this year was maximizing sustainability impact and business value. And I was wondering, Craig, if you had any thoughts about how that theme plays into what you do at SAI and the work of your organization in terms of getting buy-in for the SAI 8000 standard.
We looked at a lot of things when we were building this, and what we saw in the market was the need to help companies transition from the idea that they only needed to audit to the idea that they needed to also help suppliers to improve. So there are a lot of ratings out there, but what we wanted is more than ratings. We wanted a way to go in and evaluate a company, but then immediately give them tools to improve. So to do that, we started to break it down and look at processes that take place in a company. So for example, instead of looking at child labor or freedom of association or discrimination, we said, let's look at the performance in a different way. Let's look at how they are at management systems, at having a strong internal social performance team, at worker involvement and communication, so on and so forth. So there's 9 categories, and it really takes the idea of a management system and breaks it into the component parts. Once you've done that, it's easy then to identify where you need to improve. It creates a path. And then the levels create small steps to improvement.
What would you say has been the trajectory of the uptake of SAI 8000 and maybe more importantly, its role now in a constellation of other standards?
What we see at SAI is a couple things. One is we do see initiatives like GSCP leading back toward what I would call putting the focus back on the supplier and the supplier's performance to try to reduce audit duplication. We think that that helps to benefit SAI 8000 because SAI 8000 is all about getting that supplier certified. In addition though, with something like social fingerprint, it is standard or code neutral. So we don't tell the brand you have to use SAI 8000. We say, here's a way that you can use your existing corporate code and we can help you to improve supplier performance against your code.
Craig, I just want to thank you very much for joining us and for presenting at our Ethical Sourcing Forum today, and hope to see you next year. I'm Christopher Foss with Intertech Sustainability Solutions.